This video is sponsored by Tokyo Treat and Kuroko. What's up guys, this is Coach Donnie from Elevate Yourself. Welcome to my coach reaction to Kuroko no Basket episode 6. If you're new to this channel, I'm a volleyball coach, volleyball player, and personal trainer who also studied animation and illustration in college and teach high school art. So I have a deeper appreciation of the athletic journey and the amazing artwork. Thanks for explaining the earn your luck statement. I love that phrase, and that's something that I always try to live by. That luck is random at times, but you have to be ready for luck, and you still have to work hard for that opportunity to be lucky. Thanks for explaining the adding chi at the end of the name to Kagami, where he was referred to as Kagamichi. And that's one thing I love about anime, is there's all these subtle cultural nuances about respect and relationships. It just shows that you don't have to be a douchebag at the end of the day, even if you're disagreeing or competing for something. I appreciate the suggestion of stopping the video whenever I'm thinking about or commenting on something so I don't miss a storyline, because I definitely missed details during the last episode. If you've been enjoying my videos, please consider leaving a super thanks comment below, or you can join my Patreon, where you receive early access to all my anime reaction videos, behind the scenes footage, live Q&A sessions, and more. Man, look at that hand going back. This is the physics of animation. Every action has a equal and opposite reaction. That's the laws of physics, but that's what animation is all about, is by illustrating physics, or animating physics, sorry. So imagine if the ball hits the hand and the hand doesn't move. The only time you want to do that is if you want to show that this person is really powerful. Like when someone's going to stop a punch and then nothing moves, like a rock. But most of the time you want the hand to recoil a little bit and go back to show the speed of the ball and just the fluidity of human movement. Boom. This is some intense panting. Wait, am I missing something? Why are they playing again? Or maybe this is a flashback from that last episode. Yes. Oh, dunking on the head of that. That's got to be a principal. They love their bald principals in these animes. Why is it that all these faculty members have this balding fake toupee hair? Oh, because Kuroko is just too sneaky. That's pretty normal, falling asleep in school. Okay, here's an interesting side story from my personal life. When I went to San Jose State, I actually had a Japanese girlfriend, or a girlfriend from Japan. So San Jose State University has a really big international department, like international student housing and curriculum, and a good relationship with universities outside of the US. And I met someone from the international house, and she was Japanese, and she used to tell me that it was very normal for students to just fall asleep in class straight up and not really get disciplined for it. So I don't know if that was just her experience, but this seems to be a recurring theme in a lot of these animes of just people sleeping in class. You know, one thing that did keep me awake in class was I would just fantasize about basketball, or not basketball, volleyball, when I just felt bored in class. Or do some sports doodles. Dude, we gotta always pause it every time. The guy with the crazy look, the eyes, that's just got a silly expression. Sells a limited quantity of very special bread. Ooh, from Kuroko. That's like pork cutlet with a hot dog bun. Wow, caviar, foie gras, and truffle? Why would a high school cafeteria sell that? Well, I did hear that cafeteria food in Japan is really yummy. But we're not the only. This is such an interesting twist of the story. Okay, this has got to be a prank, and this is probably what they do to the underclassmen as part of their hazing. Oh, maybe they're gonna steal something from a staff member and laugh at them later. So evil. Wait, what did you say there? Instead, you'll be 3 times the strength training and footwork if they don't complete this task. Lunchtime clutch. Oh, maybe I should call it my snack time. Lunchtime clutch time. Pun. Pun. That's this. Is that the same word as bread in Spanish? Mitobe. Okay, I need to start learning their names. Eh? Wow, I like that pose there. Kagami in this angle and that intensity doesn't just look like, he doesn't look like a basketball player. He looks like Devil May Cry, just like an intense warrior, vampire slayer. Iberian, oh, so I guess it is true. Iberian pork sandwich. There, come on, Tanaka. That's also the classic anime getting ready for action. Kuroko is probably going to sneak in. Whoa, who the heck is this guy? Why is this guy so buff? Dude, you can't tell me that those are students. Those have to be some outsiders or something. American football team, sumo, weightlifting, they got everybody here. But Kagami looks determined. I love how so much of anime evolves around food too. This is a Japanese lunchtime rush. Yeah, I wonder why he said that in English. Come on, Kuroko. He's just gonna sneak somewhere around the back of the cafeteria and get it for everybody. Each time they get look more and more beat up. That's funny. Oh, crap. Surfing on the body. This is a Japanese lunchtime rush. Wonder why he keeps saying that. Yep. I knew he was going to be the sneaky one that was going to get it. Well, that makes sense. He's kind of like Tai Chi, just kind of moving with the flow, like using the energy of the ball to his advantage. Maybe that scene was just to show how... Oh yeah, a couple of them. Oh, that's nice of the upperclassmen. But they were up to the task. And the fact that they thoughtfully consider Kuroko to give him the first bite because he's the one that got the sandwiches. That's like that pink scene of when Shimizu from Haikyuu comes in, just like that dreaminess. That's what you call umami. I wonder if anyone can tell me in the comments, does that sandwich actually exist? Wait, so he's just gonna eat the long BLT? Not the foie pork cutlet sandwich? Now it's time for our halftime snack time from our video sponsors, Tokyo Treat and Sakura, which are monthly subscription services where you'll get authentic Japanese snacks delivered straight to your door every single month. First, we'll try snacks from a more modern selection of Japanese snacks, Tokyo Treat. I'm in a chocolatey mood, so I chose Pakila, which I don't know if that means anything in Japan, even though it's a Japanese snack. Looks like it's got almonds in it. Smell it. Ooh, chocolatey. Wafer. Wow. The wafer is super soft, and I thought the chocolate was going to be soft as well, but it ends up being a nice firmness. Just a solid chocolate almond wafer. I appreciate it when there is some English. This is a choco cake, which I'm assuming means chocolate cake. Ooh, comes with two. Let's see what's inside. Smell it. It's even lighter than the last snack, and like a complete opposite experience because we got the breading on the inside and chocolate on the outside. Super soft. And we got some coffee right here. This would actually taste great. Dip it in some hot coffee. Now we'll try some snacks from a more traditional selection from Sakura. I'm still in my chocolate mood, and I got this choco mochi. All the mochi products from Sakura are super fresh, very chewy. And I think that's rice paper. Learned from my last time trying the mochi that you can actually eat the paper. If you like dark chocolate, it's more on that end of the spectrum. Almost like a mochi Tootsie Roll. I chose this one just because of the shape. I think that's actually a cat. Don't know what flavor this is going to be. But sometimes when it looks great, it's going to taste great. I think this is on the saltier side. Let's hear the crunch. Whoa. So it's a rice cracker. It's not a tempura sauce on the outside. It's like a sweet, tangy sauce. Oh, okay. I think it's like a tonkatsu sauce. That was yummy. If you want to try your own Japanese snacks as we watch this anime together, use my discount code and link in the description box to get $5 off your first order. And for every order that you place, I get a small commission, and all that money goes directly back into making better videos for you guys. So thanks for supporting the channel. Ooh, we're getting ready for a tournament already? Inter-high. That term sounds familiar. Wow, it's a lot of teams. I wonder if basketball teams are more popular or volleyball. Like which tournaments tend to be bigger in Japan. Wow, 3 schools out of 300. That's cutthroat, man. Everything is so cutthroat in Japan. Like single elimination tournaments. Like right from day one. They're not chosen, they win it. I don't get that. Maybe when he was referring to those who win, like those that make it are the 3 chosen ones, versus Kagami talking about you gotta earn it, you have to win it to get those spots, not just be chosen. Shutoku, okay. Gotta start remembering these names. The illustration in this episode is particularly good. Look at how many different colors of the bangs. We got like dark, medium, the base color of red, and then some highlights and then some lines to accentuate that. It kind of looks like sweat, but just adds this level of intensity to his facial expression. If I remember correctly from previous episodes, his hair usually only had one shade, but the fact they have so many shades, that's just some very good quality detail. Oh, mapping out the path, that's what I do. I can't wait to find out what the other Generation of Miracles special ability is. Wow, another level, higher level than Kisei. Oh, even Kuroko is a little bit anxious about the level of the other miracles. Haha. Oh, I didn't know you could just sit in on people's practices. Skip toga. Worrying about Shutoku. Don't take your opponents too lightly. Ah, she took some video too on a flip phone. Mbaye Siki. 2 meters tall, wow. Foreign student from Senegal. There's always this 2 meters player, huh? Just like in Haikyuu. But of course, Kagami is going to give some reality because you have a lot of tall players in the US. Those have got to be some jokes that only make sense in Japanese when you mess up the pronunciation. Dad. If someone can explain the jokes in this one. Big wingspan. That's a huge advantage because you don't have to jump that high to block a ball when your arms are already there. Uh-huh. I wonder how many foreigners are allowed to play on a team. Maybe he can be one of those players that can just stand there and dunk the ball. Interesting to hear what her scouting report is how they're going to deal with a tall, long player. I like that Kuroko rock theme. Wonder if Kuroko will ever improve beyond his conditioning limitation. Honestly, that's like the easiest thing to fix. You just have to run more. I love these basketball drills though. Ooh, that's such a cool animation scene. So this is where layering animations makes a big difference. You have one layer of people animating, cheering and yelling in the back, and then you have another layer on top of that of someone running. So that's a much more efficient way of animation versus trying to animate everything on one page, because that would just be like there'd be too many overlapping lines. It's just much easier if you just draw the whole person, animate that, have a second layer and animate that person and just have them go on top of each other, and you get that great depth perception too. Man, who's this other tall player? I don't remember anybody else being that tall on, or as tall as Kagami. You know what happens when there's the hard workout scene is there's always a food scene of chowing down afterwards, so I'm excited to see what the food is after that. That was a beautiful transition from the nighttime sky into the daytime sky. Why does Kagami look so... What's wrong with Kagami's eyes? He looks either tired and or stressed. Maybe he didn't sleep well. Maybe he was working out later than everyone else. But everyone else looks fresh. Finally, we get to see some more basketball action. Oh, he looks sick. Okay, yeah. Getting anxious before competition. Wait, this is already the preliminaries? Okay, so they are at the inter-high competition. Maybe he didn't fit through the door? That's true. I had a few tall friends that had trouble navigating rooms and hallways in Japan. Shinko Academy Captain. I'm gonna start learning. One mistake I made last time watching Haikyuu is I didn't practice learning the names early enough. So then by the time all the team names came later in season 2 and 3, I was just overwhelmed. So Tanimura Yusuke from Shinkyo. Yeah, it sounds like an old man. Did you run into Kuroko? He just picked him up. Shunitsu? So, all this trash talking probably means they're gonna beat this first team. Ooh, Kuroko showing some emotion. That's rare. Yeah, I think they're gonna easily win this round. Anytime there's that overestimating of an opponent, I feel like the proper flow of a storyline is to beat the team that underestimates you. See how he's already yawning? I don't know if you guys caught that. Dad, or the taller player from Senegal, is yawning. Foreshadowing that they're not gonna take Seirin seriously. Ooh, almost at the height. Okay. Almost touches as high as... Oh yeah, man, that guy's 2 meters tall. He's gonna shoot over everybody. Yep. That's like Kevin Durant. You don't need to fake it. You're just already at that height. Just gotta get a fast release. Ichorore. Is he gonna block it? Oh shoot! He just straight up catches it in the air. So I don't know if they're going to explain the rules of goaltending, but from my understanding of the rules for basketball, you cannot block the ball when it's on the way down. You can get it on the way up. Otherwise, it would be considered goaltending, and you automatically, the point is awarded to the team that shot it. So I think he did catch it on the way up. So much trash talking so early. Teams that need to talk trash early in the game usually means they are trying to compensate for a lack of skill. Captain to captain. Oh, that's a cool scene. This face-off image is so cool. It reminds me of Marvel vs. Capcom when you have the two players side by side, half the face here, half the face there. Signature Japanese animation video game. Yeah, I'm missing a lot of shots. Okay, so he's just restricting and just getting some good body contact, interrupting his movements, playing close-up defense right on. He probably knows that the taller guy's not going to move that fast, so you want to play close to his waist and just interrupt his path and disrupt his balance a little bit. So let's see what the game plan is, because based on the faded coloring, this is probably some flashback of the game plan. Mitobe Sensei is a veteran when it comes to defense. From now on, you'll practice with Mitobe. Oh. So is Mitobe bigger than Kagami? Okay, so this is how they prepped. I don't have a way to stop it. You can make it miss. Okay, so just cutting off his angles with his feet. Okay, so maybe knowing what it feels like to be disrupted. He's gonna tire him out too. It might elbow him in the face. Yeah, forcing tough shots. And that's gonna eventually affect his confidence. Oh, I love those scenes where you have those white flashing lines and then the hair waving, kind of like they're charging for a special move here. And just those vertical movements. It's a great way to animate action scenes when there's talking in the middle of that. Yeah, it's a lot of work to play defense on someone that close. That was an awkward way to walk back to him. He's kind of like breakdancing. Watch this. As he's walking back, he's kind of like awkwardly like pop and locking backwards. That was not a well animated scene. Maybe this guy is modeled after Mutombo. Ooh, spin move. Lucky. Slicing the ball. Oh, gets the slam dunk. Well, it shows that Kuroko is human after all. He doesn't like to be called a child. There was a lot of talking last episode and the episode before. I was waiting for some more basketball action. And the exciting part is this is just the beginning of the game. I know it's just going to get heated up. But based on how much Kyo, the team that they're playing, was talking so much trash, I think that's the consummate lesson that we've learned from Haikyuu and Kuroko in all sports, is never underestimate your opponent and always play your best all the time. And I love that kids are learning such valuable life lessons through watching these animes.